When I think of Baltimore, the first thing I do is I think about my children. And I think about the hope and the future and the potential that lies in their eyes. But I also think about all of the systemic issues that just walking or driving through this district will pop out at you on a daily basis. I think about the drugs, the normalization of crime, the poverty, the vacant and abandoned buildings. But when you put all those things together, you also have to think about all the hope and potential in this great city. I truly believe that at the end of the day, our citizens want to do right. They want access to opportunity. They want to be put in a position to be very successful and great. And as a city, we must develop programs and incentives to tap that true potential, to tap that greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you Nick Mosby.
I knew my mother's passion, I knew her heart, and I knew what she believed I could be. She always knew that whatever I set my mind after, I would achieve. And she always gave me the confidence and the vision to go after those thoughts. When I had the opportunity to go to Tuskegee University, first person in my family to go away to college, I majored in electrical engineering. So it was a very intense curriculum. I had to dig deep and study very hard. I wanted to do right there. I wanted to major in something and become something that my mother would be truly proud of. I graduated on Mother's Day and I handed her my diploma, and it was one of the most special moments of my life.
Statistically, I am not supposed to be here. A black male raised by a single mother in a Northeast Baltimore row home, I am not supposed to be here in front of you. A black man taught to ride a bike by his mother, taught to catch a football by his mother, taught to be a man by his mother. Statistically, Baltimore, I am not supposed to be here, but I am. All because that potential was tapped by my mother. She knew that her investment in my potential would realize and help me achieve greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, like my mother, as your councilman, I will invest in the potential of our children of Baltimore.
When I met Marilyn at Tuskegee, I can remember the day when our eyes kind of gazed at each other and we saw each other for the first time. And she called me very obnoxious. But then after talking to her and getting to know her a lot more, I saw all that she had and what she brought to the table. Very fiery, very strong ambition and conviction to succeed. And I always knew that that was the type of person I would want to be with. So at a very young age, I was able to look at her and say, wow, and see the future. Marilyn and I graduated from Tuskegee University in 2002. Marilyn went off to law school in Boston. And I had job offers all around the country. I chose the job offer here in Baltimore because I always wanted to return back to Baltimore.
Whether you've known me for 30 years or you just met me and you've known me for 30 minutes, you know that my heart is where my home is, and that's Baltimore City.
I think I have the ability to relate to our youth. I have the skill set and the innovation to try to develop programs that's going to be able to reach our youth before they hit the crossroads, before they decide to make the wrong decision that could negatively impact them for the rest of their life. I think it's very important for us to focus on education. I would like to drive subject matter curriculums to our lower schools, in elementary and middle schools. I would like to identify the emerging industries of Baltimore and develop a way to let our kids get a taste of that very early. I think when our youth look in my eyes, they potentially see what they can become. And I know when I look at them, I see what I used to be. I think you need someone with energy, someone with the passion that's going to get in there, roll up their sleeves, and develop ways to truly change our neighborhoods. If we continue to do the same things over and over again, we'll continue to see the same results. The only problem with Baltimore is with those results, we have deterioration. I represent that change. I represent that passion. I represent everything right in this city. And that's why I'm the best person for this job.
As your councilman, I remain committed to bringing transparency, accountability, and efficiency to every aspect of city government. Baltimore is our home, Baltimore is our city, and Baltimore City is our future. Please vote for me, Nick Mosley, on September the 13th. God bless you, God bless Baltimore, and God bless America.